Hey guys, Fi here. There's this new rune page that pretty much every challenger AD carrying career is playing at the moment, and when you put it all together, it's actually seriously strong. Like borderline overpowered, I think it actually is that good. We'll look at the rune page and also why it works, why it's kind of so broken. I've mostly been looking at 4 players in particular though. Bang, Prey, Deft, and Ruler. 4 of the best Korean pro AD carrier players. But the thing is, this page is great for everybody. For challenger AD carries and even bronze or silver or gold ones, it makes AD carry easier to play and way harder for people to kill you. AD carries kind of get battered in preseason right now. Supports you way more damage, so does everyone else, but this page kind of fixes that really. Like, we're gonna go over the rune page first and then a relic shield start to make this even better. The core of this page is just overheal plus bloodline. This is insane honestly on its own. 8% lifesteal from bloodline and 30% of excess healing, so if you lifesteal at full health, becomes a shield from overheal. Overheal is a massively underrated rune honestly. In lane you could have like 100 health shield from this. In team fights it could be closer to 200. Like, that's not too far off a bloodthirster mid game. Most also take fleet footwork with this. That is when it really starts to shine from the extra healing on top of it, and that is how it's become really popular. The combination of all 3 of these. Remember, you're going to have lifesteal from Doran's Blade as well, from bloodline, from fleet footwork in the lane phase, which means 1, you heal back from trades really well. 2, you have better trades because this shield absorbs the first chunk of damage from overheal. The thing that really shows how broken it is like even on Callista, they will take their lethal tempo keystones, their damage keystone, but still take overheal and bloodline underneath that. It doesn't need fleet footwork to work. This seems to be the new best page everybody runs. Even on Varus, they have stopped playing the poke build as much, specifically so they can abuse this rune page and build. One of the best things is in teamfights, it's going to be much easier to play because you've got more lifesteal now instead and more shields as well. You'll do a bit less damage than full damage runes, but you'll be able to do damage for longer, which is the best part. That's our primary page, but they go even further with this. Actually, most go into the domination tree and take Taste of Blood. Damaging an enemy champion heals you, which kind of makes sense with overheal, right? Zombie ward as well. This rune is broken honestly, especially at high ranks. The permavision is just crazy good. Some others will go into sorcery instead. Deft in particular does this. Celerity and Gathering Storm. Less healing, but it does give you more damage that you miss out on by taking overheal and a bloodline. This page is actually probably the best for solo queue, I think, at lower ranks. One last one, which kind of takes this to the extreme. Fury, who is Long's used AD carry player, takes Resolve secondary. Iron Skin, which is armor, and a Revitalize underneath that. Heals and shields are 5% stronger, 10% stronger when below 40% health. It makes all that healing even better from fleet footwork, overheal, bloodline, plus Doran's and any lifesteal items you buy in lane. But it might be a bit overkill. That is the rune page everyone is running right now, and you probably want to run yourself. Fleet footwork, overheal, bloodline, coup de grace as our primary tree. Then secondary, you can either go into domination for more heals, sorcery for more damage, resolve for more healing. This is where it gets a bit weirder though. They have also started to get 2 different items in the lane phase. This part is optional. I think you can just start Doran's Blade if you want to, but this part is really strong as well when you put it with that rune page. They've started to get Relic Shield as their first item again. This gives you 3 potions, obviously the sharing CS aspect as well. It heals you for a little bit, but they actually upgrade it to Targon's Brace. This is the important part because you gain a shield now for 255 to 340 when you hit that 750 gold mark on the quest. Not only do you get the heals, but you will now have a 200 shield from overheal and a 250 shield from Targon's. Later, you'll get like a 500 health shield to start a fight with the 2 together. That is absolutely crazy. 500 more health from a shield. It also shares gold. It helps you support, lets you start with more potions. The only downside is you cannot fight as easily early game. You will not do as much damage. This, in my opinion, is really strong. It kind of takes it over the edge, a bit of overpowered, honestly, and it's so easy to play as well. You're not doing much different except gaining a massive shield, being harder to kill, getting more lifesteal, and healing at the cost of a little bit of damage. The final item thing following on from that is a Vamp Scepter. Versus poke lanes, they will pick up a Vamp Scepter on their first base. It does slow down your build a little bit, but you will be lifestealing way more, able to deal with the lane phase easier, get more CS. It will give you a shield much quicker from overheal as well, and it is like a really good synergy with this build in the rune page. If you really want more from this, like Bloodthirster would take this to a whole new level, right, as well. If you think about it, 300 shield from Bloodthirster, 200 from overheal, 300 from Targon's. Anybody fancy going into team fight with an 800 health shield? But that explains this new ridiculously strong rune page from Korea. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and for now, I will leave you with the robots.